Being real is about loving and accepting ourselves completely. It's about seeing ourselves as whole and perfect and complete, just the way we are. Yet, as humans, we were taught the opposite of this, right? We were taught that we weren't good enough the way that we were, that we had to achieve certain titles or roles in society to be recognized or approved or loved or accepted. And so this module of being real is unraveling all of those masks and the distortions and the programming and the conditioning and the limiting beliefs and the roles that we felt that we had to act out in order to receive love, in order to receive approval, in order to receive acceptance or recognition from others. This module is about learning to love and accept ourselves just the way that we are, completely 100% embodied within our soul so that we can feel it, right? It's the most liberating and freeing experience that we will ever experience. So let's observe and let's reflect and let's look at the patterns that have continuously showed up in our life, right? And let's look at, were we playing out any roles? Were we acting out, not being ourselves? Were we not being real? Were we playing a role to fill an unmet need that we weren't meeting within ourselves externally? So, like an example of this would be people pleasing is really common, right? A lot of us have, as humans, shown up to make other people happy. Now, when we dig deeper underneath the surface of it, and it's going to be different for everyone in terms of what their, root core programming is. Yet, if we were to dissect people pleasing just a little bit, we can look at, okay, it's someone who is focusing on someone else. And so one of the first questions that comes to my awareness is, are all of our own needs being met? If we're focusing on someone else, are we focusing on our own needs first? Are we fulfilling our own needs? Or are we avoiding perhaps feeling any discomfort or pain or confusion or something within us that we don't want to feel? And are we running away? Are we trying to escape how we feel and focusing on someone else, right? And then when we do something that's nice or kind for someone else, sometimes that makes us feel better when it really wasn't about the person that we were doing it for to begin with. So that's just one example of taking a role that we're acting out and looking and digging beneath the surface and unraveling, okay, well, perhaps it was actually because, we were escaping, not wanting to feel any pain or discomfort within ourselves, that we actually did a really kind act for someone else. So it can be backwards and sort of opposite of what we actually think it's about. The invitation in this module is for each one of us to look at all the roles that we've been acting out and playing and all the masks that we've been wearing, and to really dig deep, just like we did in that one example of what's really going on at the root of it. We will see that ultimately, when we love ourselves completely, when we no longer have a need to be loved or approved or accepted or recognized by other people, that it's easier for us to be real because we don't need that need. And so we can be real with ourselves and we can be real with others. And again, being real is freeing and liberating because you no longer have to hide. We no longer have to, be someone that we're not. We no longer have to always put ourselves last, right? We get to show up in our light, in our brilliance, and in our radiance, and we get to fly free. So enjoy being real and enjoy diving deeper and uncovering what unfolds for you.